Hi, I'm Jacquelyn McCormick. I'm running for City Council Member District 8 here in Berkeley. Welcome to my weekly blog. We need, as a community, to ask ourselves what our current City Council has done for us and what they've really delivered to us. Not only over the last 8 years, which I'm focused on because of the incumbent who I'm challenging, but as a group and as a whole. That power structure has been in place for a very long time. And what the result of that leadership has become is a budget that's not balanced, that is essentially facing bankruptcy in 2 years. We have a city staff that is twice the size of other cities in our state. We have the highest property taxes in all of the state of California. We have traffic that has not had any effort at all to be mitigated. There's been no effort to try alternative forms of transportation. Even our bike system and linking it with the entire East Bay has not been done due to reportedly lack of funds. We have issues with a new university that's expanding, taking property off of the tax rolls, and as an entity not reimbursing Berkeley for the services that we provide. And essentially, we as property owners and small businesses and landlords are paying, and tenants for that matter, are paying 90 cents for every dollar that it costs to run the university. This has to change. We have got to make a change in City Hall, and I want it to start with me, but I need the community behind me. So I want you to keep watching this. Give me a call if you'd like. My number is 843-0318. I'd be happy to talk to you, or shoot me an email, or check our website, which is www.mccormick2010citycouncil.org. The first steps we have to do when I get into office is insist on an independent outside audit. There was an audit there was a request for that over a year and a half ago, which has not been addressed. The city manager was going to do it internally. It was due last May. It hasn't been done. That's like the fox watching the hen house. We need to get an independent auditor in to really understand if the dollars that we voted for are going to the appropriate programs, and we need to understand every single budget line item and figure out what are causing and those expenses. Another thing we need to do right away is form a new budget commission of citizens within this community who will look at areas where we can save some money, where we need to transfer funds. But it needs to be comprehensive. I mean, we need to have all the stakeholders at the table, which means all of our nonprofit organizations, all the city service organizations, city staff, and the community. And as a group, we need to make a decision on how we're going to move forward. And not only in balancing the budget on an annual basis, but looking at long-term sustainable forms of revenue. We need to have a motion before City Council to form this budget commission, which will be appointees from every single district. For me personally, I'm going to ask that those appointees be designated by our neighborhood council presidents. That's going to be real important to me on a going forward basis in all of the appointees that I make to all the different commissions. That's not something I'm going to do myself. I'm going to ask for volunteers within the community. But most importantly, we as a community have got to get behind this and really demand through our voices and letters and to council and the mayor that we do something about this immediately, because it is an immediate need. It's a critical immediate need, and it's something that we need to address. This is a very busy week. I actually have 2 events to go to today. It's Sunday. I have one at 10:30 and one at noon. Tomorrow is the Chamber of Commerce luncheon, so I'll be appearing at that. And on Tuesday night, there's a fundraiser on my behalf. Paul Templeton is hosting. You're welcome to come. It's at 6 o'clock at his house on El Camino. And on Wednesday night, there's a barbecue at Hillel. So it's a very, very busy week. This is our last week of Everyday Counts before we move into Every Hour Counts. So make every day count. Keep the conversation going. Call your friends. Deliver my message. Let's change business as usual.